Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's still Mary Eve Cares, and don't forget to like, to share our videos, and to subscribe. Today we'll be talking about something that is necessary for you as an adult and for the upcoming generation. It's about life hacks, life experiences, and how we can use our life experiences to actually help others to be better in life. Life experiences can be good and enjoying, and at the same time, they can be very horrible. No matter how old you are, the truth is, once you're an adult, you should have been able to have accumulated several experiences in your life. But the most difficult part of it is sometimes it is so hard for us to share our experiences. It is so difficult for us to tell people about what we have passed through and how we're able to maneuver it, these little things we did, the hacks we did that helped us to succeed in this kind of situation. One thing I'd like to tell us today is for anyone you like, for anybody you want to succeed in life, try to tell them your life experiences. It is not right if we keep hoarding our experiences because of shame or maybe the stigma that comes with it, no matter how painful it is. Try as much as possible to share your life experiences. Now, I have a question for you. As a parent, how will you feel if one day your daughter or your son asks you, Mom, Dad, so you knew about all this and you did not tell me? Did you have to allow me pass through this kind of experience before you let me know that you too passed through this kind of experience? Hell no. It is not right. If only you could have told them earlier, maybe they would have had the opportunity to look for a way around it or not even be in that situation at all because you tell them precautionary steps to take while doing this. But it becomes a very bad thing that one, you did not tell them, two, they didn't know and they went and made exactly the same mistake you made. And then it is time for you to now tell them. What's the point telling people something when they've made the same mistake you made? So, what I'm saying is stop wasting experiences. Learn to share your experience. Stop hoarding them and share them with the right people. There is a generation after you. And times and season comes in such a way that same mistake that someone made at this point, the probability of someone else making it at that same point is very high. So now imagine that you did not tell them and they make the same mistake. You're bad. You're bad. Have you seen a book talking of people's biography, their life experiences, how they were able to fight a mistake they made, how they were able to fight a situation, how they were able to win, how they failed and they stood and continued and they won? Tell me you've never learned something from somebody else's experience. So why will you keep holding yours if you know you've learned from someone else's experience? It is time to start sharing your experience. Don't share with everybody. Share with the right people. Encourage them. Show them the right path. Tell them precautionary measures to take and help them through. Now, this message is not just for parents. It is not just for the people that are old. It is for you and it's for me. As I'm talking to you, I'm speaking to myself as well. Whatever experience it is. Are you a worker in any establishment and you have people who are younger in the field? Give them hacks. Tell them what has worked for you. They don't need to learn from the scratch the way you did. That is why you're there as a senior colleague. Tell them, when I came, this is what I suffered. But along the line, I was able to get out of it through this. And currently, this is how it works. Tell them currently this is how it works to always follow through. Let them not go through the same mistake you made. Like I said before, it is your fault if they make the same mistake you made. I've talked about our parents. Parents, don't always be forming the superhero. If you made a mistake, open up and tell your children, I made a mistake. If you are the cause of a bad marriage at some point in your life, you caused your marriage to be bad because of maybe an attitude or something you never really cared about, or maybe during your relationship you had an issue that you did not resolve and it turned out to become something difficult for you in marriage, but at the long run you resolved it. Tell your children. Don't always come out and feel and behave like and act like and want to make us have the impression that our parents are superheroes. Our parents knew it all, and that's why everything has been working. If it never worked, tell them so that when they start experiencing it, they will not feel like it's just peculiar to them. Tell them, I passed through this, and this is what I did, and it worked. I wouldn't want you to pass through it, but peradventure you ever get to this river, this is how to cross it. It makes life easy. You don't need to write a book with your story for you to share. Just be generous enough to share. Just let us know that it happened like this and I did it this way. And one reason why I am saying this is times are changing. Times are really changing. The consequences you were able to bear in your condition, the next generation might not be able to bear it. The earlier you warn them, the better they are prepared for it. So that when it happens, it doesn't happen unexpectedly. There are things that happen to our parents in their time. They never thought of suicide. In our time, people think about suicide so often. Talk about the next generation. They might not even think, they will just act. Depression happened in those days, but people were able to stay in it and work with it, and they won, and they won. Depression happens now and it's overblown. Think about depression tomorrow and how people will act towards it. Do you think there were so many counselors in those days? Or people studying psychology just to help those that are depressed? Because it wasn't much of a problem. But right now, it's a serious issue. And tomorrow, it might be a worse issue. The earlier we start advising the next generation, the better. Like I keep saying, times are changing. Things are getting different. Some are getting better and some are getting worse. If they don't know how it was before and how people went along with it, they will make same mistake we made and they might not be able to handle it the way we handled it in our time. Share, share, and share. So finally, my encouragement is whatever you've passed through, the successes you have gained in life, share. The failures, share. Your mistakes, share. How you did it, share. The precautions you took, share. If you don't want to share with everybody, at least share with those that if same thing affects them, you will feel bad. You feel guilty all your life that you never said it early. This message is coming for you. Start sharing now. The hacks of life. People say life is so short. Some say life is beautiful. Some say life is so sweet. Some will tell you life is hard. Everybody has to quantify life according to their understanding and their experiences. Learn to share. The hacks of life you tell people is what makes their life beautiful and easy to live because they already know in advance what people suffered and they now know how to live their life better. I could have given so many examples, but I'm sure you understand that this goes a long way. Okay, let me just give a quick example before I end this video. Let me just give a very quick example. Imagine you seeing fire and you see children dancing around the fire. And you tell them, hey, can you guys get out of that fire? It burns. And you know children, they are very inquisitive. They want to know how it burns and how it feels like when it burns. And you tell them, that fire will hurt you. Can you get out of that place? And they tell you, oh daddy, oh mommy, okay, I'll get out. And then you call them and be like, see this scar on my body. I'm sure you've been seeing this scar and you've been asking me, what's this mommy? What's this daddy? I got into fire and I got burnt. And for the past 20 something years, this hasn't gone. Do you want this kind of scar? Your children will be, oh no, no, daddy, I don't want scar. Then they will leave the fire. You just shared an experience and it looked so real. They will better relate stories that are real than what they feel is fictitious. If they read it from another person's book, sounds like a fiction, maybe it never happened. When you tell them it's real, and that same thing that happens to us, it's easier for you to say a story and be like, I know someone that this happened to, and that's why I'm so serious saying it. I am very, very serious saying this because I know someone that this happened to. Because the person shared. What if the person did not share? You would keep saying it's a lie, it never happened. Learn to believe people's stories. Learn to learn from people's stories. Don't wait for it to happen to you first. If you've heard about it before, work with it and don't wait to repeat another person's bad experience. I'm sure this video has blessed you. I'm sure you've learned something new today. I'm sure you make up your mind that you will never hold your experience again, especially to the right people, that whatever happens to them will affect you. It is time to act. It is not just time for you to have listened. It is time to act. So don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel because Mary Eve cares for you anytime, any day. Till see you in our next video. May you not experience anything evil anymore. The ones you've experienced is enough. From today, you'll start experiencing something good. See you. Bye.